So if I have a little look at jobs here, we should see last 3 months, 15 jobs are moving coal. That's fine. That's not an issue. Let's remove the custom routes here as well. And let's unassign this truck too. Let's try and keep custom routes to a minimum. Yeah. You see, these... No jobs. I mean, but I'm telling you. I know what you need to do. Like, I'm telling you the jobs that you need to do. You need to move the stuff from here all the way across. I mean, are there any trucks? Are there 2 trucks maybe that are occupied in the that are doing it right now? No. It's empty. It's empty. Look at this. Why are they not doing this? No other unassigned storage or machine will be able to export to this from this storage. Does not affect import. Route assignments do not affect. It is the small volume, but I mean, I can try doing the big volume. We can try setting up a big volume storage facility. It's going to take us a while to do it, but... Or we can try exporting, like, directly to here. Custom import routes. Custom import routes. We'll get a custom import route right from here. We'll see if this works any better. See if this works any better. Delete that one. Okay. So. And then I probably need to leave this on keep full, right? Is that gonna work? Empty? Oh. Has an import route. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we remove that. We don't need to leave that there. That's fine. That's fine. Queued and waiting. You're filling up. That's good. That's good. That's excellent. You're on the move. You're on the move. Great. You're going. Okay, that's at least a step in the right direction. I do think they were going occasionally. I just don't think it was working as frequently as I wanted it to. Also, you are assigned now to the other mine control tower, so you need to drive all the way across the other side of the map. Sorry, bud. That's fine. Okay, and now we're back up to very busy again. So clearly, I think the custom routes are causing the issues. But from what I can see, I think that's it. Because now we're again back in the situation where look at how many trucks are actually just like moving. There's a lot of like stuff that is just standing still. I think I'm gonna ditch this custom route. Yeah, and hope that it just kind of fixes itself. I don't know if that's necessarily it, but it really, really feels like it. Yeah, it really does. But it also, like, really, really sucks that we can't move... We can't consistently move coal by truck. Because these trucks are great, but they're clearly just, like, not working, right? Or something's not working. Something is causing issues. And that something is pretty flippin' detrimental, actually. And we can try getting more trucks, by the way. We can definitely try, but... See, look at this. Very busy. You can't tell me that we're very busy and everyone is just sitting around doing nothing. Because that's daft. That's infuriating. I mean, even the iron trucks, right? Like this is a fairly easy situation. You're filled with iron. You know, just go fix it. Go over here. Right. What else we can do is we can also extend this further, right? We can get that in there. Turn off planning mode. Yeah, kind of don't want to... Oh, that's fine. Just gonna say, don't really want to go over the bridge here. Want to kind of keep it on the down low. Let's go up. Up. Where am I going? I'm going to the... I'm going to go to the fueling station. This shouldn't interfere with any big trucks, I don't believe. Fueling station over there, fueling station over here. Let's go. Go over here. Down. That's fine. Over here. Over here. Excellent. And we'll now move. That's absolutely not where I wanted to go, but that's fine. Redo this. Mixing fuel and water is a particularly poor idea. Okay. Let's keep it elevated. Sure. Fancy little bit of nonsense. Right, we are probably not going to have enough construction components to make all of this work. We're just not. Right, leave that off. Oh, here we come, here we come, here we come. You're going to drop resources off. You're just not, oh, we're just not quite there. We're just not quite there yet, video game, are we? We really are not. Right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a level 1 belt because I literally cannot build a level 2 belts of anything right now because we just don't have the components. Here we go. We're going to quick deliver that. So that's going to satisfy like half the demand. Yeah, but we just cannot get trucks to do anything. I mean, everything needs to be automated. Like, it really, really does. So we've hardly got any... We've hardly got the trucks doing anything, to be honest. We have them delivering coal, and that's pretty much it. But the unfortunate reality is that a singular belt is not enough to do what we need to do. So let's actually see if we can try and get a second belt rolled out. Right, quick build that too. Okay. Looks good though. It looks good. It looks nice. We got a lot of nice looking. We got a lot of nice looking stuff. I just want to make sure that it actually works. Yeah, and at the moment nothing is powered, so there is problems on every front. Yeah, I think we need a patch. I think we really need a patch to get things sorted again, because we can't have trucks perpetually queued and waiting and then just not getting any stuff done. Low food supply? Yeah, I'm not surprised we got a low food supply. There's a lot of stuff that relies on power to actually work. Maybe I'll turn off allow any truck to refuel here. Maybe I'll turn off that. Maybe I'll just like try and assign more trucks to the fuel station. If we do that, maybe that will kind of rectify the issue. Turn it off over here too. Sure. Will that work? It might work. At this point, you know, we're in a phase of trial and error, I suppose. Yep, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Yeah, you see this is just not good. This is just not good. We can bridge over the belt, but I don't think it'll make any difference, to be honest. I mean, here, round here. I mean, it's not a huge journey. Not super bothered about the routes. It's just so worrying. I feel like there's definitely something that would make this a lot better. I don't know if it's a fuel situation. I don't know if it's I don't know what the situation is. I really am not sure. I really am not sure. Here comes another big block of coal. Excellent. Good stuff. We're moving a lot of coal around, by the way. We're moving a lot of coal around. Should I maybe just, like, leave this on keep full, and then everything will just sort of sort itself out after that? Yeah, here's the other idea that I have. Hold on. Let's get a loose storage bin. Loose storage bin. Quick build that. Instead of exporting directly to here, let's actually set this as an export bin. Let's assign this to coal. Let's not leave that on keep full. Let's not allow export, but let's put that on keep empty. And then that should force the trucks. That should force the trucks that we have assigned to maybe, you know, do a little bit more intelligent thinking. I'm not sure that it will, but we can but hope. The good news is that we are now getting power again, as little as it actually is. It's working. It's working, which is great. Priority 1 for the storage. Priority 1 is an import. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Priority 1 is an import. Priority 1 is an export. The issue with doing that is that it's going to cause, like, all of the other trucks, all of the little trucks to accept assigned only. Sure, we can accept assigned only trucks. That's fine. It's gonna sort of deprioritize, like, other important stuff. But, I mean, to be fair, getting power is pretty darn important. In terms of importance, it's pretty high up there. Yeah. Maintenance is kind of dropping a little bit, but that's fine. We can afford not to worry about that for now. Getting one of these upgraded to a level 2 is going to also be really, really handy. We can just double check to see where our production is at the moment. It's not in a bad place, to be fair. It's a good sort of baseline. It's a good sort of baseline that we've got here. Yeah. Maintenance, fuel issues. The whole shebang. Yep. It's all happening. It's all happening. Still not sure if it's actually bloomin' working. You know what? Just turn off all the alerts. Turn off all the alerts. We'll just pretend that everything is great. That's great. I love it. Right. So there is an issue here, but the issue is power related. The issue is definitely power related. Once we're back up to full capacity power, we should have no issues with any of this nonsense. Yeah, there we go. We're processing stuff. That's great. We've actually got loads and loads of Unity. What have we got here? We got loads and loads of soybean. It's because we're prioritizing getting rid of corn. Let's prioritize getting rid of soybean. Sure, and then we'll boost that. Boost that temporarily. Good stuff. And we'll boost the tofu machine as well. Certainly can't hurt. Certainly can't hurt to use a few more bits of soybean. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Costs hardly anything, and it's going to bring us some pretty big benefits. Good news is that construction components, they're getting back up to speed. That's wonderful. We have a lot of Unity that we need to kind of, like, get back together. I'm going to prioritize getting this area done now. I mean, it's going to be a little bit messy to do, admittedly. I'm not over the moon about how interconnected this area sort of is. Yeah. So what do you make here? Okay, that's good. You make glass, plastic, copper. Oof. Position was not found. Yikes. What about you? You're exactly the same, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. We'll get all that done at some point. Should we buffer here? I think we will. I'm also not in planning mode for this, but that's fine. Don't really care. And then we definitely need to go into planning mode for this. Copy. Paste. Boom. Happy days. Cut and paste this. Get some molten channels. Make sure this all works. That's the slag output. That's not going to work, is it? Nice. Okay. We can link all of this up in just a second, but we should be producing good stuff right now. We should be producing good stuff. Okay. As long as the automation elements work, it's great. Maybe stop part tier 4. I mean, it's kind of already stopped itself, which is kind of nice, but the issue isn't really the amount that we're turning into tier 4s. It's the amount that we're actually creating of the tier 2s at the moment, I think. We're buffering... Yeah, we're buffering the tier 2s, which is fine. You know, as long as this all sort of, like, is running, then that's great. Maybe I stop buffering the tier 2s, because we do specifically need... We do specifically need tier 3. The reason that we specifically need tier 3 is because we need to get... Not enough maintenance level 1. Hold on. Yeah, maintenance level 1 is kind of a big deal right now. But that's fine. It's coming through. Yeah, maintenance level 1 will get back up to speed. It's just the power, right? The power is the power is the issue. Yeah, it absolutely is. We'll buffer tier 2s. We've got plenty of iron coming through here. That's great. This is all fine. We've almost finished. Can you believe it? We've almost flippin' finished the research lab. We've got plenty of maintenance level 3. We've just got no maintenance level 2 to speak of. But that's fine. Right. So we should be making as many tier 3 components as we possibly can be. That's great. Let's get this area finished out as well whilst we're waiting. Right. Did I copy all the recipes? I absolutely did. Do I need to buffer... I need to buffer this? Probably should, right? Yeah, buffer the silicon here. Bit of an awkward place, but it's fine. We also need a slag output, which I will consider in just a second. Right, so this gets us PCBs, that gets us electronics, and we need electronics, PCBs, and polysilicon. All of which we can deal with. Construction parts. You're moving construction parts around here. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, so maintenance level 2, boy, that's an issue, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is actually fine. This is good. This is good, this is good, this is good. We still have issues. The game is still a little bit juddery, but that is what it is. And the fuel situation, we are going to fix the fuel situation. We're going to stop importing, we're going to stop exporting, we're going to set all of our routes to off. I'm going to really try and minimize the journeys that our trucks are taking, because if we're able to do that, then we're able to save a lot of computing power, and I think the game only has so much computing power available, and that really is what the issue is here. It's coal. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Extremely busy, or maybe we just need more trucks. Maybe I'm just oversimplifying or overcomplicating the problem. Maybe we just need more trucks. That could very well be the issue. Other thing that we need to get set up is the quartz outputs. And the coal output. Plugged into the right place. Yep. Cool. Nice little bit of wonky road there, but that's fine. This area is now inaccessible, so that needs to change. Maybe I get rid of the wonk. Sure. That's definitely going to work, right? Yeah, totally accessible. Easily accessible. Okay, that's good. We'll leave all of that on paused right now. We don't really need to Don't need to worry about that too much. Graphite. Yeah. I mean, are we going to be able to get the graphite across here? Oh boy. Potentially not. That'll work. It's pretty good. Exhaust. Yep, we'll just vent it again. That's fine. Slag. We got a slag pile together. That's cool. Excellent. More quartz here. I still can't believe, honestly, that... Oh, we did get these upgraded. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, let's unpause you and unpause you too. Okay. That's a bad idea because we don't have the terafloppage that we need. But we might have the servers now that we need. No, we've got no servers. What do we run out of? Electronics, really? Well, we're running out of microchips as well. I mean, that's kind of to be fair. To be fair, we can't really begin microchip production until we start excavating our gold over here. I mean, I dread to think the issues that we're going to have excavating gold. Like, really, I worry about that. Where are these trucks? These trucks are still moving stuff around? That's great. That's good. This seems to be working very, very well. Are you going to drop off exactly where we want you to drop off? You are indeed. Excellent. Brilliant. That's good stuff. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That is very, very good. And that's seemingly doing a good chunk of the work to get what we need into the storage bins here. Right. Let's turn off truck import. Turn off truck import. Turn off truck import. Turn off truck import. That's fine. Let's get that upgraded, and let's get that upgraded as well. I did consider a bridge. I did consider a bridge to the gold area. It's a bit of a journey though. It's a long journey, and it's not to say that it couldn't be done, because it definitely could be. We've reclaimed a lot of land. A thin little bridge is definitely possible. I did think about it. There are two problems. One is the length of time that it's going to take, which is one. But also is that we actually have a boat on the inside here. Now, yeah, exactly. We're going to cut off the ship route. That's the real issue. And it's not necessarily the end of the world, because we could always like put the ship route on the bridge, or we could like move it around and put the ship route like over here and sort of like reconfigure things. But I was kind of hoping to get maybe more ship routes kind of in the center. That's obviously, you know, a dream for further down the road, but that was what I kind of envisioned. Why is this still a soybean issue? We've got too much tofu. Have we seriously got too much tofu? We got too much animal feed. Oh my goodness, we got too much of everything. We got too much soy. Okay, remove the boost there. There's no point in boosting when we don't need to. So yeah, I definitely considered it. It's just not exactly what I think we need right now. But that may very well change. That is the truth. That is the truth. It may very well change. Dude, how are we not excavating enough iron? You know what? Workers and resources. I feel like workers and resources is like... It's just like a brilliant example of... kind of like the best way of doing things. I really think it is. It's very, very good. It's very, 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 very good workers and resources. It's so excellent. I really need to play it again. I really, really, really need to play it again. Okay, yeah, so this is looking better now. We should be fine for coal. Yeah, I think in terms of everything just needs to be automated. Like, literally everything needs to be automated. If we're able to automate everything, then there are no real issues. Yeah, but this, at the moment, is kind of unsustainable. It feels unsustainable anyway. We also need to probably, like, Unity boost these. these things. We could do some battling. We don't have enough people at the moment though. We need to do a little bit more natural population growth before that kind of works in our favor. Also, you know what I should do? I feel like I should just plumb this into here. Hold on. This is going to be the easiest fix. No. It's going to be the easiest fix in the world. Let's fix. I like this. I like this idea about going out and having a little fight, though. This is good. Tier 3 maintenance is not our problem at the moment. Like, really, like, Tier 3 maintenance is not our problem. We've got the maintenance statue, which is good. The maintenance edict, I mean, yeah, we can definitely get that implemented. For now, it's Tier 2 maintenance that's really the problem, and Tier 2 maintenance is just entirely PCBs that we need to get. So we just need more PCBs, and we're going to be grand. Hence why it's important that we work on this area. In fact, I should finish this area out. We will not have for a while the correct number of construction components to make this area work. But when we do, oh boy, when we do, it'll be great. What a moment. This is so unbelievably ugly. But it might just work. Things get very, very complicated when there are 3 building components involved. This looks so good so far. No root? Okay. Just take a branch from here. That's fine. Oh, no. Back. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That's all on pause mode as well. That's great. And then the output. We've already got the output linked together. I have no idea what the direction of that belt is, so let's just delete it. In fact, I'll tell you what. It's going to be the exact direction of this belt. So let's flip it around. There we go. We mirrored it there. That felt actually like I was kind of being a bit professional. So that's kind of nice. Okay, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how much this all costs. But if I was to copy it, that would give me a rough indication. 480 red construction components. Fine. 125 yellows. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, we already have like a lot of yellow construction component demand, to be fair, and I think we've kind of paused it. We kind of paused the hoarding of construction components. So that seems like a little bit of a rude thing to do. But that's okay. Right, yeah, more iron. More iron. That's good. Keep it coming. Okay, we're back down to busy now. That's good. And also, vehicle management-wise, I think we're going to be... We got space for another server. Is that going to make a difference? No. No difference at all. We're close to getting on the boat, though, and just going juking it out with a couple of rude dudes, though. That's going to be kind of nice. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think this game, it needs a few... It needs a few more... Definitely needs a few more iterations, I think, in terms of updates and whatnot. We can definitely get electronics pinned. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. What else is indicative of, I guess, the general situation? Maybe iron ore crushed. Maybe that's not bad. Servers as well. Yeah, let's get rid of vehicle components. Like level 1 vehicle components, I mean, we haven't needed since like the very start of the game. Right, vehicle parts and what was it? Servers? Oops. Oh, bloody heck. There we go. Servers. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Lots and lots of coal coming in right now. That's wonderful. Okay, you know what? Let's get this upgraded. Can we get this upgraded? Yes, we can. Don't really think that there's anything else that we need to get. Go. Nothing else that we really need to get upgraded super urgently. It's just the bloomin' broken glass. It's always the bleeding broken glass. It's such an absolute pain in the backside. I wish I could dump broken glass. Can we not just dump it somewhere? Just get rid of it? Honestly, that would make my job so much easier. Like, so much easier. Extraordinarily much easier. Because we really rely. We rely on our recyclables now, which is a good place to be. You know, having recyclables as part of the thing is good. Part of the mix is good. Also, I should probably like turn that back on. We got a lot of unity. We got a lot of unity. Yeah. So you know what we should do? Let's get. This is an easy fix. This is an easy way to fix the situation. We have loads and loads of construction component level 1s. So let's do this. Do this. 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 That's right. That's what we're gonna do. Just gonna yoink this into there. We're gonna yoink this back onto there. Very, very simply. We're gonna just let that. We're gonna let that be fixed for now, and then we're gonna pause the rest of the belt. There we go. Also, I wish there was a way to quick build, like a quick an area quick build would be so nice. Go. Okay. It's a level 2 belt. Let's get this upgraded to a level 2 belt so that I don't have to wait like a billion years. And we will ditch this, and that will save us a whole bunch of red construction components. Okay, finally, let's go. Let's get this iron ore going. Okay, we got enough level 1 maintenance. Turn that off. That'll save us some stuff. We're gonna get vehicle management, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, we're gonna get some more trucks. Do I think it's gonna make any difference at all? I do not. I really do not. And in fact, maybe instead of getting new trucks, I get some new excavators. I just get some big excavators for iron. Maybe that's gonna help. Yeah, maybe we get some big trucks. I feel like that might actually make a little bit of a difference to the iron situation. But the iron situation, to be fair, is looking pretty good right now. This is all looking great. Looking very, very nice indeed. And we're turning them all into level 3 construction components, which is the main thing. Yeah. Good stuff. Also, I really have half a mind just to turn this loose storage bin onto, like, priority 1. You can't get to where you need to go. Don't know why. Because there's a stupid pipe in your way. To be fair, it's my stupid pipe. There we go. Okay. Can we trade for gold? That's a great question. I'm not sure we can. I don't think we can trade for gold. We can definitely trade gold for stuff. We can trade for sulfur. We can trade for electronics, but we can't trade for, we have to trade some good stuff for that. The PCB, the part 4s. Yeah, we trade gold for uranium ore. Yeah. Gold for microchips. Ooh. I tell you what, diesel. Wow, okay, we can actually get that. That is not something that I ever spotted before. Huh, okay, we need to get our reputation up. Not a million years away from that. That would not be the worst. That would allow us to get started on microchip production. Although, to be fair, I mean, we're actually like not far away from that. Anyway. Yeah, this is all set up, ready to go. That's all set up. We're back to busy. We're about to get vehicle management. Oh my goodness gracious me, I can't believe it. Server-wise, we've still got 19 servers. What's the issue here? Electronics level 2. What's the issue? It's now microchips. Okay, so we have actually now run out of microchips. You know what? I kind of feel like maybe gold is what we need to do. Vehicle management, brilliant. We did it. Now let's get cargo depot, microchip production, arc furnace level 2, CO2 recycling. No, give me cargo. Give me cargo depot, next level. The other issue that we have is that we do not actually have enough space for a ship that will do gold. I mean, how are we getting on over here? It's quite slow progress. I think we kind of have to look at getting... I think we kind of have to look at getting an import route for gold. Yeah. Machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. It's boiler level 2. Yep. PCBs, of course it is. 152. Right, okay. Two things that I need to do. I need to unbuffer this situation here. It's also just like Unity boost all these, right? I've got Unity to spare. Let's splash the cash. Let's spend mega excavator and like 2 more mega dumps. And then let's just get more trucks. Nice. Whole point of that is that we're going to see if we can nab ourselves. I think we should be able to make this work. Yeah, round. Yeah, it's going to be a long journey, but the truck should be able to get to here, which is good. Right, and yellow construction components, yeah, we're going to use them to make... everything that we need. Man, just supplying the basics in the quantity that we require is quite the ask. It really is. It's a trade dock, it doesn't need a ship. Hold up, what? Is that the case? I think it does need a ship. I'll show you what I mean. Because I think the... Build this here. Let me quick build this as well. I don't think it... I think it does, because I think it's a trade route. Maybe I've never used this before. This is brand new to me. Let's try and increase our reputation then, I guess. Sure, let's do it. And also, if it's bringing it into the trade dock, we should maybe have it slightly more local to the gold. This is big if true. Big if true. Oh, do we need to repair first? All right, fine. We'll repair first. Okay, this is looking fine though. This is looking a-okay. Just keep up the pace. Keep up the pace. Keep up the pace. We okay for steel production at the moment? We're mostly okay for steel production. That's good. And we're getting a load, an absolute load of red construction components, which is really what matters. But again, I mean, if we don't have continuous iron production, then we seem to have continuous issues relating to iron. Efficiency is at 70%. I mean, we can boost that maybe to 90 if we wanted to, but it seems like a bit of a daft thing to do. We got a mega excavator. This must be almost done. Come on. There we go. 97%. Let's freaking go. Fantastic. We're jumping into action. Let's leave this on not keep full. Like up to max. We don't need to. Machine is broken. We're getting back. We're getting back there. We're at 22% maintenance. That's really, really good. Let's... Yep. Adjust this. Adjust this. It's looking nice. Iron is looking good. Where are you going? There should be no complicated routes here. We shouldn't be going here. Yep, that's turned off. That's great. This should all just work. This should all just work. Okay, nice. Got a full route. Coal, it's coming over here. Yeah, I can't believe that we're actually fine for coal now. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of bonkers. I say we're fine for coal. We're mostly fine for coal because we don't have enough iron. But, you know, it's by the by. Right, how do we unflood this area? How do we unflood this area? That's the next question. I don't know how we do that. That's a next level challenge. That's good. Right, the question is, what's a higher priority? Is it getting more PCBs or is it getting this settlement done? Dump it into the hole, then redig. I kind of thought that was the case. I'm gonna queue it up for dumping. Yeah, I kind of thought that was the case. I didn't really want it to be, but I thought there might be. I mean, there's no like way to pump out water because the water pumps don't work in that way. Because water isn't a pumpable resource. I suspect it will be at some point, though. Yeah, we only probably have to fill up to there. That's fine. So we probably got that to look forward to in terms of pumping ability. There we go. Get the truck's on the move. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Mining do job stopped. You're going to go on a very, very long journey around. Ship is fully repaired. Let's get the crew loaded up and let's see what we can go and do. You know what? I do want to get... Let's load this up. Let's load this settlement. Settlement loaded. Let's get this prioritized. Let's get this element loaded. Let's see if we can try and get our own microchip production because that would be a huge win. I mean, that would be genuinely incredible. That would be genuinely incredible. Yeah, the trading dock means that I can't connect anything up to it. Not a problem, not a problem, not a big deal. It just means that we're going to have to get all of our gold delivered by trucks, which strikes me as worrying. Because I think it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to do that. Right. Iron is looking good. Yeah, not too displeased with that. And actually, you know, coal for the last wee while has been fine. It's actually been very, very okay. Our one truck, our one big truck. We could really do with getting like a few more big trucks over here. Because we've got 2 excavators that we've obviously devoted to this entire area. Let's also actually just like look at yeah, let's look at leveling this out. That's not leveling it out. That's leveling it out. There we go. Look at leveling this out, and then we'll level this over here. That's level 7. So where's that go? I mean, this is probably a quicker way to get down. Here. Right. So we can at least get the route sort of out here, and then... So this is level 5 that we need to be at. Yeah, dual purpose. Dual purpose here. I think that's doable. Right, so let's can this. And let's prioritize a route. I think it may need to be slightly wider to accommodate the big trucks that we want to get deployed here. But a 3 route wide route is not bad. It's a little bit bad because we're going to tend to like minimize the amount of coal that we're getting here. Let's get you assigned over there. Let's also kind of cancel the... Let's actually kind of cancel these trucks. I think we're going to get more... I think we're going to get more use out of the big ones, to be honest. Right. So, how are we doing? We've got 90 construction components loaded. We're going to get more. Has our big excavator arrived yet? No. It's got to be there soon, though, right? It's coming. Prioritize mining iron ore. There we go. I really don't want to flood this hole. Like, if we flood this hole, we are in big trouble. Like, super huge trouble. So let's try and not do that. We're also going a little bit deep, but it's okay. All right, done loading cargo for the settlement. This feels kind of crazy, actually. Right, deliver the cargo over there. Cool. Get that done. 9 months of food left. I mean, that feels like a real lie, to be honest. Running out of snacks. How are we running out of snacks? What could we possibly running out of? Potatoes. Potatoes and or corn. It's because we got so many bleeding soybeans. We got an absolute soybean glut in the market. Tofu is... Nobody's eating tofu because nobody wants to eat tofu because that's just what tofu flipping is. I mean, look at this. We got so much flipping tofu. Right. Goodbye. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. There we go. Okay. Now that's going to allow for much more tofu storage. Great. I can't believe sulfur is an ingredient in tofu. That is bonkers. Right. Delivered cargo to settlement. Our reputation should be way higher now. Brilliant. Okay. We'll pay the unity cost shown and establish this contract so it can be performed by your cargo ship. It is a cargo ship. It is a cargo ship. It is a cargo ship. That's an issue. That's a real issue. There's no trade. Yeah, contracts or cargo ships. Yeah, well, okay, we're gonna cancel that then. Because we will get it, we can get it, but we're gonna need space for another cargo ship. I mean, what about like here? Collision with cargo depot. Reserve docking. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a big one, just a little teensy tiny one. Yeah, that's the problem with cargo ships is that they're usually quite particular. Well, actually, tell you what, given that we don't actually give a hoot about this, kind of not required anymore. I think this might be a decent place. Sure, I think we can make this work. You know, I think we can really make this work. Because I would really, really value the opportunity to get gold set up. Also, what is costing us a lot of unity right now? 1 of boosting, 4 in edicts. We've got the maintenance reduction edicts on, right? I really don't need them, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to save us a lot. Okay. Cannot place in the ocean. Terrain too low. Cannot place in the ocean. Terrain too low. Come on. Quick. Is there seriously not a place that we can... Well... Let's do that there. We can maybe try and do that as a priority. I don't know if we can, but we can definitely try it. Let's get another truck assigned over there. Let's get more and more big trucks. Can we get... Yeah, we can get two module cargo routes. That's fine. Okay. Right, the potatoes should now be coming in. That's great. The soybeans have kind of... Things have gotten back under control. That's great. Can I place it towards the coal port? Oh, on the end here? Not a bad shout. Yes, I can. The question is, do I want to? Do I have enough space to do it here? I suppose we could always test it out. You know what? I think we will have enough space here. Loose storage module? Sure. We really don't need much.
I think that's good. In fact, I think that might be better. I think that might just be it.
I was kind of planning on upgrading this to be a bigger port. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I'm actually okay with that being the size that it is. That being said, can I... Let's make sure that we can still dump in here. Oh, that's super unhandy, isn't it? Super unhandy? Super unhelpful. Whoa. I didn't mean to get rid of that. Just that one bit. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can try and connect up a big long route. The idea of this is a bit annoying to have to think about and execute on, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be worth doing. We don't need to bother buffering at the port because, again, I'm not really convinced that we're going to need altogether too much gold here, but it might be good to buffer the port. We can buffer the port. Right. So there should be no real reason for big trucks to come this way. So that's fine. You know what? I'll just build it in an elevated fashion. Where are we going? We're going... It's ugly. I know. I don't care. Get it over here. Yeah, you know what? We really don't need to buffer. We really don't need to buffer at the port. That is not the priority right now. This is just a level 1 belt anyway, so I mean it's not gonna win any awards. Right, unpause all of that. There's gonna need to be a fuel stop. Yep. If we do trade for coal, we could hook it directly up to the coal storage. Now that's a stellar idea, because we certainly shouldn't trade for oil, because we're out of flipping oil. Oh my lordy. Okay, that's an oversight that I didn't anticipate on dealing with. Let's crank this right back up again. Okay, our Unity is now in absolute free fall. Are we getting Unity from household goods? We're really not. What's the issue with household goods? It's glass. How do we run out of glass? It's the flippin' coal, isn't it? It's always the flippin' coal. It's the flippin' coal. We still are not bringing in enough coal, and now we're running out of diesel as well. Ugh. We're unloading it. We're unloading it fast enough, but waiting until there's enough cargo to pick up. See, that's a real kicker. That's a real kicker. The sawmill needs to be operating at full capacity. What doesn't need to be operating at full capacity? The quartz mine is operating at its lowest level that it needs to that it possibly can be at the moment. Not enough maintenance level 2. Still not enough maintenance level 2. Yeah, this. Oh, these can be deboosted. That's fine. Anything else boosted at the moment? Electric assembly times 4. That's just been removed, so that's fine. Coal mine, quartz mine, groundwater well. How's the groundwater well? We could actually pause the research if we wanted to. Groundwater well's fine. I actually think the groundwater well is really, really good. Yeah, I think fuel is a long way away. I think that's a good point. I think we want to trade coal. Yeah, let's get that established before we fuel for ship. Oh, whoops, not that thing. Assign a contract. There we go. Assign a contract. It's assigned to them both. Excellent. Produce to import. Product to import. Ugh. Produce to import. What am I talking about? Right. And then, so that gets gold, and then this gets coal? Right. So then, we literally just loop this back around. Bit awkward to do. Okay. We just need... This is the stupidest idea that I think I've ever had. Don't know why that would be not oriented that way. Okay, so that gets us what we need. Yeah, let's sort out diesel first. Cargo depot has no ship. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Forgot about that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We can maybe reassign one of the other ships. Running a single lab, I mean, running a single lab is definitely one solution to the problem. The other solution to the problem is that my trucks just flippin' start doing what the bleeding heck they're supposed to be doing. Or we can maybe try building some more trucks. That might temporarily solve the issue as well. Where are you going? You're on a pleasure cruise to drop some other stuff off. Let's try dropping here. Yeah, okay. Well, this is not exactly going as I anticipated. Farm could not store all the potatoes after exit. Are you telling me that we still have too many flippin' soybeans? Like, seriously? We got enough soybeans. Okay, yeah, we are losing some stuff here, but that's actually okay. Water. Are we not getting like maximum water here? Oh, we're actually not getting maximum water. So that's a bit of a... I say it's a bit of an issue. It's not actually a bit of an issue, because believe it or not, I think this might straight up be... We do loop water back in. Oh, hold up. What do you need? You need chlorine? Why not getting chlorine? You're not getting brine. Is it coal here? We're gonna need chlorine regardless of what we need. That's got to be priority one. That's got to be priority one. Okay. We're gonna start to see some wastewater accumulate if we don't sort that out. We're also back in stable territory, so that's nice too. Let's pause our labs. It's gonna control the Unity decline as well. As long as we get iron, then we're fine. Right. Also, assigning trucks to emptying waste products. I mean, am I happy with that? Not really, but I mean, I don't really think that we have a choice, to be honest. This is looking good, though. This is looking very, very good. We are very, very happy with the situation as it is now. All right, look at that. Look at that. Brilliant. That's a huge amount of iron every time it gets splurged, which is great. How are we doing with recycling? It's too much broken glass. There's too much broken glass. Okay, you know what? I've like, this is gonna priority 2. That's how important this is, right? That's how unbelievably important this area is. Broken glass is the amount of broken glass is too damn high. Very, very, very bad. Very, very bad. Alright, pause that U-shaped conveyor. We really don't care about that. Pause that U-shaped conveyor as well. We don't need to worry about anything. We don't need to worry about anything at all. Right. Where are you trying to go? Recover? Is that 2 trucks or is that 1 truck? Can't actually see. It's about to be joined by a 3rd. It could be any number of trucks. We have no idea. Right, that is the vehicle limit reached. Look at this. Look at this. This is actually... It's working. This is working. I feel like we need to change this around a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Let's ditch this. Ditch this. I don't need to worry about this. Trucks just chilling is the saddest. Is the saddest of the sad. I mean, everything is queued and waiting, and everyone could be delivering so much more stuff, you know? Everyone can and should be doing more. There we go. Don't import any sausages. Right. We're gonna build another one of these. Go. 180, that's too many. That's fine. Good, okay. We do that. We keep it halfway full. And then we turn off import here. So I think that's gonna satisfy a bit of the demand. Make sure that that's exported to there. Good. There we go. Keep on expanding outwards. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna just like go back around on itself. And hopefully, yeah, this looks good. This looks like we're actually moving a decent amount of components. This is excellent. Components, you know what I'm talking about. Coal. We're moving a decent amount of coal. We're mining down where we want to be mining down now, which is great. Probably worth us getting like 2 additional trucks over here. Might not actually work, but it might work. You never know. There we go. And we've got 4 trucks that are presumably doing the route that they need to do. Is this Hank? This is Hank the tank. Unassigned fuel station. Unassigned fuel station. Okay, so these are the fuel station trucks that are going around. So you're coming in here, and now you're just gonna go and move to somewhere. You're gonna go and drive around. That's fine. That's fine. You're going to pick up from here. As long as you're not putting directly into here, then that's fine. I'm okay with this. This is all good. This is all good.